What is the Islamic month of fasting called? What is the purpose of tahajjud prayers in Islam? How many How many times a day do Muslims pray? What is the purpose of zakat in Islam? What is the significance of the Hajj pilgrimage in Islam? What is the meaning of shahada in Islam? In Islam, what is the night journey of Prophet Muhammad called? What is the Islamic declaration of faith expressing the oneness of Allah? Which month is considered sacred and is a time for increased devotion in Islam? What is the Islamic practice of seeking forgiveness and repentance called? Which angel is responsible for delivering revelations to prophets in Islam? What is the first month of the Islamic calendar? What is the term for the Islamic practice of giving a sermon during Friday prayers? In Islam, what is the name for the pilgrimage to Mecca that is obligatory for every Muslim who can afford it? What is the term for the voluntary charitable giving that is obligatory in Islam? Which chapter of the Quran is known as the heart of the Quran? What is the name of the Islamic greeting meaning, peace be upon you? In Islam, what is the term for the night of power and decree during Ramadan? Which prophet is often referred to as the father of prophets in Islam? What is the term for the Islamic duty of striving for the cause of Allah and spreading the message of Islam? Which surah in the Quran is known as the verse of the throne and highlights the attributes of Allah? What is the Islamic term for the community or congregation of Muslims? What is the name of the angel who records the deeds of a person in Islam? Which surah in the Quran is known for its protection against evil and is recited for seeking refuge? What is the Islamic term for the period of mourning and restrictions observed after the death of a family member? In Islam, what is the term for the ritual purification through ablution before prayers? What is the name of the Islamic month that precedes Ramadan, during which fasting is encouraged? What is the Islamic term for the pilgrimage that can be performed at any time of the year, unlike Hajj? Which surah in the Quran is recited during the Friday prayer? What is the name of the ritual prayer performed by Muslims on Eid al-Fitr? What is the term for the Islamic concept of lawful and prohibited actions in daily life? In Islam, what is the name of the archangel who will blow the trumpet to announce the Day of Judgment? What is the term for the Islamic duty of making a pilgrimage to Mecca at least once in a lifetime, if financially and physically able? Which Islamic month is considered the month of mercy, forgiveness, and salvation from hellfire? What is the term for the Islamic testimony of faith that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah? What is the name of the Islamic prayer direction faced by Muslims during their daily prayers? What is the term for the Islamic practice of supplication and personal communication with Allah? What is the Islamic term for the annual almsgiving that is obligatory for Muslims who meet specific criteria? In Islam, what is the term for the voluntary charity given by Muslims during the month of Ramadan?